Welcome to the channel as you're here looking for what mobile games to play in the new year. It's 2026 January and you want to know what to play. I have a handful of games that are recommended to you by me that are brand new and coming for all of us to enjoy. Let's start off the list with Ark Knights Endfield. This is an RPG game that's going to bring you into a gorgeous, massive world where you can do all of your ARPG style play. But it's not an ARPG, it's more of an MMO style game, but it does have that RPG feel to it. It definitely has some of the best graphics in class, as you can see displayed right here, and it's going to be a game that you could spend a ton of time in investing in your character build. This is one that I could see doing very well for many players on mobile for a long period of time. Go check it out, it's one that I think you'll enjoy. Silt. This is an atmospheric adventure game like many that we have seen before. This one right here is now coming to mobile. It's been out, as you can see, and was graded very well. I don't love puzzle games, but I know that many of you really do, and this is one that is going to fit the bill for you. But something I do love are gorgeous titles with that atmospheric element. Atmospheric because of both the graphic style as well as the music combined, giving you an amazing gameplay experience. I think that Silt does a really nice job taking you into an underwater world that is filled with dangers that you're going to have to maneuver through and manipulate so that you could be successful in your journey. This is one of my favorites from the list here today, and if you are a huge puzzle game enthusiast, this is probably going to be the best one for you to go check out. You can't go wrong. Next up, you have Hearttopia. This is a simulation style game that is quite a bit lighter than anything that we've discussed so far in this video. Inside of Hearttopia, you're going to be brought into a very cute and good looking realm with little cute, again, style characters that you're going to go through your daily missions with. It's something that is a great time filler for someone that is an extremely casual gamer that wants to invest time into upgrading and progressing your account and your life status, but do it in a not serious gamer fashion. The positive things about this game are that the graphics are insane. It looks really, really nice, and it's super smooth on mobile, which is going to be something that also adds to that gameplay experience. For all of you that really aren't gamers but that want to dive into something, put some time into some progression, Hearttopia is an option for you. Next up is Evo Defense Merge TD. Now, I'll let you guys know that I've spent some extensive amounts of time playing this game. I'll probably at some point even have a link in the description for this one for you guys, if you want to check it out. In a week or so, I should have a dedicated video on the channel featuring this game, and it's one that I really, really did enjoy. Now, you guys know that I love tower defense games. This is right up that alley, including a merge tactic that allows you to merge your characters together to make stronger units to defend against the oncoming waves of enemies. Not only that, you also have a king or a hero that you're basically upgrading the weapon of to fight alongside of you. Not only do you have your normal tower defense style game modes, but it also offers some nice PvP and other PvE elements. So it's not just your one standard game mode, there's a lot of different options for you. Of course, there's tons of ways to upgrade and there's tons of different things to do to progress your account. But overall, as a tower defense strategy style game, I think that Evo Defense Merge TD is one of the better ones that are coming out right now. And I, for one, got addicted to it and spent way too many hours playing. I think you're gonna like it. Next up, we have Mind Cop. Here you play as a detective and you have to investigate different crimes that are going on. Clearly an atmospheric style game with a very old school style cartoon look to it. You're going to have to make choices along the way that are going to determine how the story plays out for you. It also includes some puzzle mechanics that those of you that are into puzzles will enjoy. I'll step out and put this one aside personally. 7 Deadly Sins Origin. This one is still on the pre-register for scene, but if you're looking for an MMO style thing that has an anime style Zelda feel to it, 7 Deadly Sins could fit that bill for you. We're definitely looking at another anime style game, so if that's not your thing, this is probably not the one for you. but it does really look nice, and the game is going to have a ton of depth to it that you're going to be able to spend a ton of time investing in your progression of your character to further your way. I really like this one because of the IP itself, but two, it does make me feel like we're playing a Zelda game, which is really cool, especially for some of you that do love that type of a title from years past. This is a great one if you can deal with the anime. A new racing game for you called Drive Rally. So maybe not the best graphics in the world, but for those of you that are enthusiasts of racing style games, Drive Rally could be one that you would enjoy. I'm sure there's better ones out in the market. In fact, I know that there are, but sometimes you get tired of the same game and you're looking for a different type of game that you like from a particular genre. I'm not a particularly large racing style gamer myself, but I know that there are a lot of you that would probably enjoy something fresh and new, and you never know, sometimes the graphics aren't enough to grab you. You have to actually dive into the game and say, wow, there's something that really catches me and lures me in to continuously play this game. You never know, this one could have that. Next up is Dragon Traveler. If anime wasn't enough from the previous title I shared with you, you're getting a full dose of it here in this turn-based strategy RPG style game. I actually like the gameplay style. I love this genre. As you guys know, I have a channel where I cover only Raid Shadow Legends, which is turn-based strategy game. So that's cool. The anime and the way that it's kind of cutesy, I could probably do without, but maybe you're looking for something that has this kind of combat with the art style that is being offered inside of this one. Myself, I'll stick to Raid, but maybe you want something different. Gemini 2 Lost Twins is a really nice looking Honey I Shrunk the Kids style looking game where you are going to be embarking in tons of different puzzles to get yourself through your journey. These games are always fun because they can take a world that is a traditional normal space for all of us, shrink you down into a mini style character, and then the world just looks completely different. As you could tell right here, this game is heavily inspired by puzzles. It's one that if you don't like puzzles but you love how it looks, you probably won't enjoy the game. And of all the games shared with us today, this one dives us the deepest into the puzzle realm. So if you're looking for a new puzzle style game that has some cool atmospheric elements, is a very soft core style game, meaning it's very light, passive, enjoyable while you're inside of it, this is going to be the best option for you out of all the new titles that are dropping. Again, this one is still in pre-registration form. I have to say, I don't love the puzzles, but it really does look really cool from a graphic standpoint. And Where Winds Meet is next from my list. Now, no, this one is not brand new for January, but I always try and share one of the biggest hitting, the most impactful games that launched recently. And Where Winds Meet is that game. An MMO style game that brings you into a massive world, incredible graphics, completely free to play, and cross-platform between PC and mobile. I personally love action RPGs, and MMOs just are a larger version of that, bringing you into a world that's overall encompassing that you need to navigate your way through. This one here is one of the best mobile games. It honestly could win awards for being some of the top mobile games of the year. There are definitely some competition along the way, but this one is fun. And I would recommend that if you're a mobile gamer or if you play on PC, this is one you should check out. It's actually on my roster to dive deeper into, and maybe even we'll do a live stream of it over on my Diablo channel. We'll have to see. Time will tell. But don't sleep on this one. So what games are you most excited for in the new year? Let me know in the comments section below. Subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the best mobile games dropping every day.